Good morning. Today I would like to speak about appoggiature and acciaccature in the Wohltemperierte Klavier from Bach. It's very interesting subject. I will start page 16 of my book Preludium 4 BV 849 from the only acciaccatura that I found written by Bach. This one. Etc. Why acciaccatura and non appoggiatura? For many reasons. The first is that normally Bach made acciaccatura with long note. And this is short, the C sharp is short. The second is you have so small the time that you have that you are obligated to make 2/16 and 2/16 if it were written were not a good idea. I play from bar 4. You know, this is an appoggiatura because the note is very long. This is an appoggiatura, we will see after why. So, if it were an acciaccatura, this would be I don't remember, something similar, written by Bach, written in note. I am happy that Gilbert has the same idea, Kenneth Gilbert, of me. I have the same idea of Gilbert, not Gilbert of me, but if you look on YouTube, it's made. Okay, and why bar 3? This is an appoggiatura and not an acciaccatura. Because this mi sol do is exactly the same of the mi sol do E G C, E sharp C sharp is exactly the same of the E G C of the bar before. And in the bar before, we have an accord arpeggiato. In the second bar, Bach didn't write an chord arpeggiato. Why? Mi sol, it was still in the upper side, E-G. So if it had written the same of the bar 1, it risked to make ottave parallele, fifth parallele. So this is interesting. left hand, right hand, left hand, and the same after right, left, okay. This is the first example of what I had to speak with you. Then page 24, Fuga 5 in D major, BWV 850, BWV, bar 3 and 4. This is interesting. I think that these 32nd are like a group of acciaccature written. I start from the beginning. Oh, without G sharp. And also these. So, the problem, it doesn't exist acciaccature in the Baroque music. It's difficult to say, it's because something written in note seems acciaccature written. Okay, and now page 4, bar 1 is the same, is the fugue, the first fugue. I think that these two very fast notes are something like acciaccature. Of course, there are Bach wrote this note because it's part of the theme of the thema, and so it's part of the musical construction. But I think that could be considered like written acciaccature. And then bar page 37, bar 36, Prelude 8 in B flat minor with 6 flat, bar 36. This is interesting. Why this is an appoggiatura and not an acciaccatura? For many reasons. The first, because the note is long. And the second, because what is before is a short and fast and quick levare. So that's interesting. It's impossible to have an acciaccatura after a levare. Pop-om, pop-dom, pop-dom, because the levare is still like an acciaccatura. Ta-da! The text was with appoggiatura. I try to play again. Piece. Okay, this was page 36, 37, now page 46. Bar 9. Okay. This is here we have an interesting appoggiatura with a very long note that could be a very long appoggiatura. So I'm start from bar 8. Where to do this E is interesting, because if you put this E, C, E, in the middle of the note, you will have octave parallel octave. You can put it at the end of the note, because some rules tell us that when you have an appoggiatura with a note tied with legatura with another one, the appoggiatura take the entire note and the written note go only at the end. So it were. I think that is better if you put the appoggiatura in a moment that is not mathematically, rhythmically perfect. So in the middle, I will play. It's interesting. This could be considered a double appoggiatura, that Bach used a lot. Now we go page 77, prelude number 16, bar 12. Yeah, it starts with bar. Really, yeah, bar 12. Here we have a written appoggiatura, but what is interesting is that this appoggiatura is shorter, as we normally will make an appoggiatura. Is a D appoggiatura upon E. Normally the appoggiatura of the quarter is an eighth. So this bar, I start from bar 12. These were da 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 da. But if you make this, you will have a re do going to fifth diminished A E flat. I think that Bach doesn't love this, so it makes it doesn't write an appoggiatura, write really not a 16th, so the effect is I repeat. This is very interesting. We learn a lot in these small details. Page 88, bar 1. Page 88, bar 1. Ah, yeah. This is written is a double appoggiatura. The text without ornaments were okay, fis, fis, E. But we have an appoggiatura that we consider like an eighth. But this appoggiatura is double. It's a note higher of E and not lower, up and down. And the effect is very interesting, but this is an ornament. This is a double appoggiatura, but written in a real note. Lovely piece. Lovely piece. And now, in the second volume, page 32, bar 2, there is not a lot of ornaments. Yeah, there is trill, mordente, but not appoggiatura or acciaccatura. Ah, poof, this one is full of this appoggiatura. Is written an appoggiatura upon D with an E flat. How much has to be long? The text, the theory of 18th century told us when you have a note followed with a rest, the appoggiatura take the entire note and you put the written note, the important one, but now less important, in the rest. And this is what did Kenneth Gilbert in its recording. I checked for be sure that it was not. Did you listen? Sol, mi, re. And also in other similar moment. Da 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 da, che farò senza Euridice. Okay, now page 46, bar 3. This is a prelude in E minor. What is this? You can interpret this like a doppel appoggiatura, fast, that Bach use a lot. So, as the text were okay, and in this case you have this two note. There is other explication. It could be also a note in the middle of a third. But what is interesting for us is that Bach used a lot is the ornament of the beginning. Erbarme dich. And now page 61, bar 70. Okay, this is interesting, is an appoggiatura written at the end of the piece. The 7 note instead of the number 8, the 4 note instead of the number 3. Thus, this was the end. Sol, fa, mi, fa, F, A flat, F. But Bach made doppel, in this case in appoggiatura on 2 voice, soprano, and on alto or tenor. And this is interesting because it's at the end of the piece. An appoggiatura normally is made when we are writing something, and in this moment we are writing an F, A, and we will find an E and an B. This is the best use that you can have for an appoggiatura. And then page 66, bar 43. 6 bar 43. Ah, this is interesting. This prelude is not easy with 2, 4, 6 sharp in F sharp major. Probably I will play in F major. Okay, so what it is interesting for us is that normally the appoggiatura is a dissonance instead of a consonance. We have seen in the example before, we has to have a third F, A flat, but we have a fourth that is a dissonance. Okay, and we has to have an eighth F, F, but we have a seventh major dissonance instead of consonance. Okay, here we have a B flat in the lower part and a C, a B, I'm sorry, and a C double. I play again it with the correct note. We have B against C double sharp, dissonance, seventh, or ninth, ninth, and this is a dissonance, but the appoggiatura make a consonance. This is very unusual. But the problem is that the melody was ta-ra, ra, 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 ra. So this is a note instead of the note that we are writing. So it seems like a dissonance, but it is a consonance. Page 81, bar 69. 60. Yeah, this is the end of the piece, something that we have still seen in the piece in F minor. I know, without a flat. I have to start before because it's too dissonance. This is the most typical appoggiatura. We are writing an B and we will repeat the C. Okay, page 99, bar 75, page 91, bar 75. Here we have an appoggiatura of a note followed by a rest. for the what we have told before, normally the appoggiatura take the entire value of the note and put the note in the rest, so has to be with 4 flat, okay, like a quarter. And after, but I think in this case we can put this note a little before, and this is what is doing Gilbert. I will make the rhythm. So it's interesting, there is a freedom in where you put the second note after an appoggiatura. Probably the wrong solution is to make this immediately. This is too modern in my taste. Sorry. It's difficult to change tonality for each piece. And now, page 96, bar 2. This is a typical appoggiatura that is like an eighth. Pam param, pam param. 5 sharp, G sharp minor, of course you can put it in a position a little asymmetrical. Probably it's better, or a little later. But this is a question of which instrument are you playing, and how speedy you are playing, and also your taste. What for you is good. This is the sample that I found in the 2 volume of Wohltemperierte Klavier from Bach. I hope it has been interesting. Bye bye.